Hello everyone, and thank you for having me. My name is Isaac Littman from Neteera Technologies. Neteera is an Israeli startup developing a contactless sensing platform aiming at detecting humans, activity levels, and vital signs. For this, we are using a proprietary sub-terahertz radar, patented algorithms, and cloud storage. There are a lot of use cases here: healthcare, home care, remote patient monitoring, baby and elderly monitoring, and even in-vehicle monitoring. So the business model is based on a partnership concept. We provide our partners with the Neteera Insight technology and work with them to embed our technology into their products. We are using exactly the same platform for various markets. The outcome is sales of a chip and software as enabling technologies, and of course, cloud as a service. Examples of existing collaborations: Sleep Tech with KD Navian from Korea, 400,000 units per year potential, integration in process. Valeo Smart Cocoon, where we are changing climate control based on contact-free comfort sensing. Integration is almost done, introduced at the last CES. Procter & Gamble, baby monitoring, detecting baby sleep quality, and more. Advanced negotiations. Daimler launched at the last CES their Mercedes Avatar, seamlessly connecting humans to a car by using our technology. And finally, with the Corona Challenge, Elbit Systems integrated the solution, agreement signed, first systems deployed. We consider the Corona crisis as a wake-up call. The contactless monitoring will become a new norm, and we got into an expedited work plan to industrialize our technology faster. In the interim, the Israeli government concluded that this Corona crisis will be with us for the next 12 to 18 months, and they decided that they needed contactless vital signs sensing for two purposes: detecting and monitoring. Detection is a combination of temperature sensing and contactless vital signs, respiration and heart rate. The combined indications will increase confidence level and will allow screening in workplaces, shopping malls, central stations, etc. Patient monitoring, on the other hand, without contact at hospital or at home, is a game changer. We signed an agreement with Elbit Systems and are in the deployment phase. We concluded our Series A in March. We raised almost $7 million. We are looking to expand that round significantly. We want to raise more money to increase our burn rate and to move faster into the market to cement our position as market leaders. Thank you, and any questions are welcome.
Thank you. All right, we have Isaac on the line. Opening it up to the panelists.
This is Ivan here. Hey, Isaac, hope you are safe and healthy in New York at the moment. I'd love if you can share with the audience some of your super impressive background, if you don't mind.
Thank you, Ivan. So, we stay safe here in New York. I heard that the new guideline by Governor Cuomo is that we have to ask each of you, even on a Zoom call, if you measured your temperature, but we'll avoid it for this time. I was the CEO of Mobileye Products prior to founding Neteera. I was at Mobileye for the 8 years prior to the IPO. Moved to the US in 2012 as we wanted to have senior management on the ground, and was also part of the pre-IPO efforts and round. So left the company at the IPO as I wanted not to become part of an aircraft carrier, and I wanted to move into the next big thing that we envisioned, which is for us, Neteera.
Great. We have another question as well. Which data points are usually collected and how are these stored?
So we are collecting a variety of data points, starting from the raw signal of the radar. The way that our technology is working is, think about a system that can sense through your clothing and doesn't penetrate your skin. We are getting from the skin surface an indication of your vital signs and other aspects. So we are collecting both the actual raw data, heart rate interval, heart rate variability, respiration interval and variability, including something that is called I to E, which is the ratio between the inhale and exhale We are working on additional things like blood pressure. We don't have it solved yet. Blood pressure right now, we have it just on an indication if it's high and low in trends, but we will continue working on that. The idea is to maximize the indicators that we can send in order to provide the caregivers or any other system the maximum or the optimal position to take a decision based on this data. You're muted. And
oh yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
excellent. And the data is stored at AWS Cloud. I mean, the idea here was we are creating the enabling technology. We can collect the data, and that data can be analyzed and, of course, used for various things, but it can be also stored in a cloud and made it available both to the user or to his physician through an API with electronic medical record. This provides, in the first stage, the ability just to store the data, but at a later stage, it will also provide the ability to see trends over time. Just to share with you a small story that happened with us, one of our employees, a lab manager, we saw a change in his vital signs. His heart rate went from 60 to 90 over a course of 3 months. And our medical director said, listen, you probably have anemia. So go and have yourself checked, because when you have anemia, your heart rate goes up. He had himself checked and he didn't have anemia, he had leukemia. We are not saying that we can detect leukemia, but when someone has a disease, his vital starts to change. At some point, he will know that his heart rate will go to 120, he will collapse, he will faint. We can give, in these circumstances, a flag or a thumbs up 3 to 6 months beforehand. So that's additional value that we will build into our technology in the future.
Thank you, Isaac. Thank you so much for being with us here today.